Hello everyone, we are in Oslo in Norway and today we are at a very special place. We are at the office of the Take and we have Lucas with us.
Yes, hello everyone.
Lucas, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, how are you?
I'm doing great. You had a long weekend and
We've had a long weekend here in Oslo. Yeah, so this is the office. We're sharing offices with another firm, but we've been here for quite a while now, so this is where we had our broadcast in the studio during the World Rapid and Blitz and before that. So I'll show you around here.
We have seen the main studio, but we haven't seen what goes behind it and the team members, if you want to introduce them.
Yeah, exactly. So kind of on this side of, let's say there's a block here. Everything on this side is ours, and then there's another firm sitting there. So we have kind of like a social area here. Then we have the desks, and most importantly here we have the studio. So that's where we've been filming everything.
That's the studio.
We also use this as our meeting room. So it's basically the only meeting room we have, which is why it's probably a good idea that we're moving offices soon. But this has been great sitting here, and yeah, it's very small compared to all the things that we've done here. So.
Right.
Yeah,
how
definitely.
distracting is it to just sit there and work when some of the biggest events are happening?
Yeah, this is actually, this was a problem during the tournaments that we broadcasted because there's a lot going on. There's guests going in and out, everyone's filming, and then you have everyone trying to sit here and develop things quickly at the same time. And it's kind of hard to focus, so we needed to kind of go a bit further away, and yeah, we had the content team sitting closest, as that would be more natural in a way.
Right. Before we go inside, please tell us what do you do and what is your role with Take.
Yes, so I work with operations, so that's a few different things, but it's mainly like strategy, finance, and a bit of admin work. And then I work a little bit in the app, keeping events updated, making sure the technical chess side of things go well. So it's quite a diverse role, you could say, but apart from that, like the rest of the team are quite focused on either engineering or content. So I'm more of a general role.
So how did you, if you want to share, how did you get this role or wish to join this role?
Yeah, it's actually very random because I was working on something else, or my own project, which was also chess related. Then I reached out to Asbjørn, who was former coach, a manager of Magnus, and started playing Magnus and everything, because he works in a firm that invests in startups, and I was interested in startups, so I hoped to find one where they needed some more people, and then it was very random that Take, or at that point it was called Fantasy Chess, had just started. So I joined there very early on, and I've been here for 1.5 years now.
Wow, beautiful. And you were also a chess player?
Yes.
Or you are a chess player?
Yeah, I mean, I used to be a lot more active. I'm a FIDE master, so I played quite a lot before. I still play online, I play some casual tournaments, but yeah, I played a lot more before. So.
Nice. So you are, apart from outside the studio, you are the top player here?
No, we have David Howell as well.
No, outside the studio.
Outside
David
studio.
belongs to the studio, right?
Yeah, I guess you could say so. So outside, I'm.
Nice. Yeah. Nice. We can see some chessboard and clocks there. So
there's some games trying to coach the rest of the team a bit.
Oh, nice.
No, but we're not actually that many chess players here. So it's good to have a mix of some chess players and some not, so that you have different views and ways of seeing things, so that we can improve chess even more, all other sorts of sports.
Right. Would you also like to introduce us to your team? We would love to know a little bit about what everybody does. I can see everybody is locked into their work, but it would be great to know a little bit about them.
Yeah, I guess maybe they can introduce themselves.
Hello. I'm Sindre. So do you want to know what I'm working on?
Yes.
Yes, I'm a developer.
Okay.
Been there for a little over a year.
Nice. And what is the next update coming on Take?
Yeah, what is the next? What can we
Ask
say?
him. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
My name is Øyvind. Nice to meet you.
Same. So yeah, so you are the this is the development side.
This is right now we're the development team.
Okay.
And also that side with
Oh,
Asbjørn
yeah,
and Torgeir over there.
Nice.
So my role is UX lead. So I do the UX and the product sort of side of things.
Okay.
And the user experience, of course.
Right. You are also a chess player?
Depend on how you define a chess player. A really bad one, yes. But I play some chess. Yeah, I've been doing that for many years.
Right.
But I never really improved. But I enjoy it.
We are really enjoying the UI, UX, and what you guys are doing.
Yeah,
so
great to hear.
work.
Nice to hear.
And we have.
Hello, I'm Asbjørn. I'm a developer here, and I'm also a chess player. So I played chess for 20 years, and then I joined the startup. So that's really nice. Yeah.
20 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I just randomly stumbled upon this chess startup when I'm already playing chess. So that was really nice. Yeah.
Great. Okay. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Torgeir. I'm a developer. I'm a beginner chess player.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
And we will come to
Absolutely.
you at the end, because that will be a little special one. Yes, so if you can
Yes,
give
of
us
course.
the most
The studio.
awaited tour.
Yeah. So we set this up very early on so that we could start streaming. We wanted to have just a casual streaming room where we could have anyone just sit down and play and turn on Twitch, let's say. But then we started decorating it quite a bit. Magnus, he lives here in Oslo, and his dad Henrik, he had all these like prizes and you see the football that's signed by all the Real Madrid football players. So we were able to get some of those things and just decorate the studio. This is actually the trophy that he won when he beat Anand in 2013.
Oh, wow.
From Chennai. So he had this in his
So
house.
how did this work? Like he has too many trophies at his home, and he is just like, okay, you can.
He needs to make some space.
Space?
Please take the trophy. No, but I think they just. Magnus is one of the guys who started the company, and he wants to help, and it's some good decoration. I mean, he doesn't use it when he's at home, so why not? Then we had some more things. We have a few books. This is actually also, you see, like the glass trophy at the bottom is, I think Magnus won the Athlete of the Year award in Norway, something like that. Okay. And then, we have some setup with TVs and camera, and of course, merch. If you haven't got your Take merch yet, you definitely should.
And there are some pictures also. We see them a lot because that is I think that is one of the most viewed places because that is one of the fixed cameras there. Tell us about the selection of these photos.
Yeah, so when we started out, we wanted to have some, let's say, sentences or words that explain like what makes chess exciting and what we should think more about. And these pictures are kind of picked out to describe that in a way. So it's anticipation, it's all the excitement before and during, and then it's the intensity when you're playing, especially when it gets dramatic, and then the fire on the board as well. So that's why we went with those words and pictures. So it's good to see that you've been noticing them.
Yes. And we were wondering if there is a Magnus picture somewhere, and
I think we have a few Magnus pictures, but not like that. We actually only have them on the screens. We have the Magnus player card out here.
Yes. We will have a look at that very soon.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of things there which we have never seen, right?
Yeah, which ones?
These are very, very, if I can touch them.
Yes, of course.
This is the first one. That's that's a take 100.
Yeah, this is actually our own one.
Yes.
So we got that one, I think, after the World Rapid and Blitz.
Okay.
So we had around 100K subscribers then.
Beautiful.
So that was great. We got that really fast.
Okay.
And then this one, I think, is Magnus for 1 million.
This is I think the most rare thing. Like I think nobody in the world has seen it yet.
Yeah, maybe not.
And I'm just again wondering
why is it here?
Yeah,
no, it's the same reason. I think Magnus has all these things and all all his stuff. So
yes, and there are some books here. Is this just
Yep.
random, or there's some thought behind these books?
no, there's some thought behind it. So it's mainly sports books, and there are some books about chess.
Okay.
So Kaya went and got some of these books for decorating the studio. I think she's read some of them, and yeah, they can be good inspiration. So we're trying to read a little bit about other sports, other good stories, so we can learn a bit from that.
Right, and tell us about your merch. Like, what is the hottest merch from this section?
Well, I think there's a lot of cool ones. Actually, my favorite isn't here. That's probably the reason, because everyone has taken it. But there's, the basic one, or I guess the most common would be this one, the other one in the back, and then we have yeah, exactly, and then we have I wish I could show it to you, but there's like a stockfish merch,
okay,
which is quite cool.
Okay.
You can look it up, but these are the ones that we have now. We will definitely be coming out with some more merch soon, so working on that. But for now, this is what we have.
Great, and this table also is very well designed, a seamless table with a board inside that we can see.
Yes, so we actually had like an artist come in and fixing this wooden table. So this was something we set up quite early. We were we knew that we needed to have a board because we wanted to be able to show the moves in like the real way. There's something authentic about having a real chessboard, so we wanted to have that.
Right.
It's actually a little bit difficult because over time the wood kind of moves a bit, so the board is at some point it kind of got squeezed, and then it went.
Is it because of the rain that the wood expanded, the water?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
It has something to do with the air or
yes, the moisture. Maybe.
The moisture,
yes.
exactly. Yeah. So I guess that's it.
And we can come here and show this with what we see every day from here, that there are people actually working there and making a difference in the chess world from the app. And there's also one very important thing that we had noticed earlier is the live plants. Like, generally we don't see these in studios, right? What was the idea behind putting live plants? Because we understand that live plants must be very difficult to keep.
Yeah, it's basically just because we want to make it feel more cozy, more like a home, let's say, more of an environment that you would want to be in, and not too like technical or fancy. So that's kind of the vibe that we went for here. That's why we've tried to decorate with a lot of other things as well. So yeah, it's just to make it look a bit nicer.
Amazing, and a beautiful light also here that is kind of lit the space up. And lighting also is something very important, which we don't get to see in the camera, but we understand that there's some tech going behind it. That's very well done here, and we really enjoy watching everything from here. And as we came to know that you are getting a bigger upgrade of the space, so
we're trying to make everything better. Hopefully that will give us some more opportunity. I mean, with some more space, there's a lot you can do. This room is, before we came here, it's just a normal meeting room in an office. So it's definitely good to get some more space and being able to build it out a bit.
Yes, and also this beyond the board thing that we get to see, and also this take app.
Yeah, so beyond the board is something that we say a lot. So what it means is that we think a lot of what is exciting in chess and what we need to learn more about is what happens outside the board as well. There's a lot of things in the players' feelings, emotions that we can look at from a sports angle to make things even more interesting. I think a lot of the players have very interesting and cool personalities as well, so we should get to know them also beyond the board, and not only the moves that they make, but also them as people.
Right.
So we think that's a very important part of getting or making chess more sport. And I know that a lot of tournaments have already starting doing things to kind of help with this. For example, there's the confession booth, which they have at Norway Chess. There's the heart rate monitors, which let you kind of understand more of what they're actually feeling like, and not only seeing seeing the moves, let's say. So it's definitely moving in the right direction, and that's what we're liking to see as well.
Amazing. And tell us the camera setup. How many cameras do go live? Like there are 2 cameras or more than 2?
No, they're usually, I think there are 4. So it depends
4.
on.
Okay.
Yeah, or when we had the broadcast during the World Championship, we had, I think, 1 there, a couple of cameras here, and 1 behind.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, when we're streaming, I guess it's only 2, something like that.
Okay.
But this is, that's not my area of expertise, but I think we used to have 4.
Okay.
So I actually saw Bjørnar, our camera guy, just came in.
Okay.
So we can meet him afterwards.
Absolutely. It's such a pleasure to be in this room where so many things have already happened in the last 1.5 years, and we see Magnus David coming regularly.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. So there's been a lot of things happening here the past year.
Right, and we will wait for you to announce that there will be some upgrades in the future.
Of course.
And viewers are in for a treat to see more coverage, more live streams from here, more Title Tuesdays, and more tournament coverage.
A lot more to come.
Yes. And now that we are done with this room, we have the special cards there. So why don't you show us?
Yes.
And there's one special card we did not see.
Yeah, there are a lot of cards, and obviously we have Magnus, but we also have Gukesh. So we have, those are the 2 that we have up here every day and that we look at, but we have a lot of player cards, so we're working on those nowadays.
Whose idea was this?
That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe it was our designer Mats or maybe Kaya, but I don't think it was like one person's idea.
It's a team. It's a team.
Yeah, it's something that we feel like we need to make chess more sport once again. So yeah, very happy that we've been able to make those, and they look very cool.
This was so well done that everybody loved them. Everybody loved them, and everybody was like, even the players were like, "Who made these calculations?" And David was in the spot.
Yeah, David made the calculations, and then the idea and the cards themselves were more of a team effort.
Wow, wow, really well done, really well done. And these are some things that you are bringing to the chess world that the world is really appreciating. And that's what is making chess more accessible to people. I think these things, from all other sports, people can relate to these cards, right? Because most other sports have these.
Yeah.
Right? Really interesting.
Yeah, so it's, like you said, it's trying to make it more accessible, being able to wrap your head around who are the players and what are they good at.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah, I'm Bjørnar. I work here as a photographer and edits video.
Okay.
So
you are the one editing all the videos?
Not all, but a lot of them, yeah.
Okay.
So this is where the content team sits.
Okay.
Kaya sits here, and then Jacob sits over there.
Okay.
He traveled to London now to film something. So yeah, it's a small team.
Nice. We met David yesterday, and he was mentioning he's also traveling to London.
Cool.
Right?
Yeah, I think he travels tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So why don't you tell us that how does an idea come to you, and how do you discuss it, and how do you take it forward? Like, is there a ideation board? You sit around?
I don't know. We usually have a meeting with the content team, and then we try to figure out what we need. So, for example, when Norway Chess was coming up, we need to figure out what's at stake at Norway Chess. What stories do we need here? And then we sort of go from there and figure out who we need to be there. And so that's, we have a lot of, I guess you have the same thought on this, but when there's a tournament, there's a lot for us to cover. There's a lot of content that we can make.
Absolutely.
But when there's not a tournament, then we need to figure out other videos that we can come up with.
Right.
Maybe like this video or something. Yeah.
Okay, like you, like something like this cards, right? How does an idea like this generate?
The first time I heard about it was Jacob mentioning that he wanted to do something like this, and he has seen it's popular from the soccer world.
Yes, absolutely.
And we looked at some videos from there, and that's sort of the inspiration. And we went from there, and we wanted the cards to be big, so it was something to look at, not just very small to hand around. That wouldn't be as much fun.
Right.
Yeah. So that's how it starts.
Right, and what we notice with take content, it's always very high quality, like very high quality. Like there's no compromise in the cameras that you use or the edits that you use, right? Would you like to share with us the rigs that you use, the cameras that you use, and what goes inside?
Sure.
We can see a really nice one here.
Yeah, this is the camera we use. We have 3 of these.
Okay.
Sony FX6.
Okay.
So they are really popular now. They're very popular, and it's a little bit funny because you have sort of at least in Norway, the news world, they used their own kind of cameras before, and the commercial world, they used their own kind of cameras. They wanted a better look, the commercial world.
Right.
But now the both cams can use the same camera.
Okay.
So you will see this. This is has a large sensor, and you're able to film with really good lenses. So this is a 35 millimeter lens.
Okay, 35.
You cannot zoom with this lens, but you will get a really short depth of field.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
If I'm filming you, your background is blurry.
Yes, yes, absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
so that helps a lot.
So this is the main. Okay, these are the same cameras, like 3 cameras as you mentioned. So
yeah, 3 cameras, and one is on. David took one. Jacob took one yesterday.
Okay.
For traveling.
So there are 4 cameras, as he was mentioning that generally there are 3 to 4 cameras being set up if there's a big shoot, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least 3, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
And who is
And
controlling
the lighting
these
is really
cameras?
important. The lighting is
yes, we
one
were
of the
just
most
talking.
important things.
Yes.
So you could have a really expensive camera, and you could get really shitty photos. With
Right.
it.
Right.
It wouldn't even matter.
Yes.
But if you have the lights, that's the key. So and this is our main light, and it gives you sort of a really good light on everyone is sitting here, and
So all the lights here are like put in by you with everything, keeping everything in detail, right? Keeping every little detail in mind.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, and also there's a challenge with the windows because we can't control the light from the windows.
Ah, okay.
We can control inside here, but at this side we don't have as much control. So when we move to another office, then I think we will try to improve a little bit. There's a lot of small stuff I want to change, but
Yeah, generally, if we get a room like this to broadcast something, we would generally select the wall to be the cameras, right? Not this transparent background. Like this was really nice. This was really nice.
Oh, okay. You thought that? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Ah, yeah, exactly. I always want some depth. So this one looks the best when you have the depth, but down here, and a little bit challenging with the windows reflecting everything. So you would, the lights you have in here would easily reflect in the window. So that was a little bit challenging.
Yeah. So you had to take care of all these things, like the light coming from inside to also not have reflections from that side. And that's what makes the content that you put out from here so special. Because we can see that it's not like a room where everybody's stuck. It's like a lively room. It's just people out there and who are also a part of what you are doing here. So I think that human touch is so special about what you are bringing from this room. I'm sure that wherever you are going next, that also has something like this, or maybe better.
Hopefully, we'll see. I think we will not be able to have the office in the background, and also the people working here. They have also said that it's difficult for them to work.
Yes,
because there's a lot happening in here,
yes,
and
yes.
yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. And what is, if you want to
but
share?
you can come back next time when we do the next.
Absolutely,
office,
we are already excited to do.
Are you available in September, August, or?
September, August? Yes, you can let us know.
Come
let us
and
know.
have a look.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And
maybe we can come and visit you.
Always welcome, but to beat an office like this will be very difficult for us. But yeah, you are always welcome to come to Mumbai office and
nice
check how we work.
Yeah,
but actually, our content team is actually remote, so there's not much happening inside our offices. So it's generally the back office.
You're always traveling.
Yes, yes. So
but
it's not
you
like
have to edit someplace.
so we are always on the run and editing.
Yeah. Cool.
So if you want to share about your background, like you know camera, you know edit, you know lights, how did all these things come together?
Yeah, I've been a freelance photographer for many years, and I think I started maybe around 2010 or something. So if you calculate from that, I'm actually 50 years old. But no. So I've been working a lot with news and a lot with commercial stuff.
Okay.
And somehow I just stumbled into this chess world around 2020. So it was Kaya that I've been working with Kaya a little bit, and then she asked me if I want to do some chess stuff, and it sort of started from there. I think the first thing was Champions Chess Tour. Yeah, so that's kind of my background. I went to a television school before that, and I started in NRK, which is sort of BBC, so state channel. Worked there for 3 years or something, and then I switched and changed. Did a lot of different stuff, but mainly news and commercial.
Oh, nice, great. And is this where the controlling happens?
Yeah, this is where
everything is done here, right? Yes, please.
It's really messy now.
Yeah, it has to be.
This is sort of the camera equipment place. Everything is stuffed under there, and actually, this is sort of where Sindre, the guy with glasses over there.
Okay.
You can film him.
He is actually.
Yeah. Sånn, och zoom on in. So he set this up. He has got background from television and flare camera, multiple camera. So he likes that, and he's an expert in this, and he uses something called I don't know how much you want to see here, but
yeah, we want to know what projects are you working on next.
Next?
We can see some of the slides, but yes, obviously.
So I think maybe Sindre is the best person to talk about this. Maybe I can hand the mic over to him and he can show you around.
Yeah, but this is where. But who controls this?
Usually it was Sindre who controlled this, and then I kind of took some days, but I had to learn this because
Stream Deck is not something not something very easy to handle, like if you don't know.
Yeah, but the idea is that you sit on one of these and you just press which camera you want.
Yes, to switch immediately from which camera to which camera.
This is like 3 different cameras. They're not connected now, so you won't see that.
Yes.
And you need to set up your layout exactly how you want, and
Is this vMix?
Yeah, this is vMix. Yeah. So I think it only works with PC, but not Mac. And And here's the audio part. We have.
This is the controller, right?
This is audio.
Audio mixer.
We had some issues with that. I don't know. how noticeable it has been on live, but I think the audio part is really complicated, and I don't like it at all.
Because if it's 4 people, it's 4 different mics, audio channels coming in, right? And also there are mics on the cameras, or they don't have cameras.
The mics on the cameras, there are no audio. We have a different solution, but everyone has a mic on them.
So there are four audio channels coming in. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then someone's calling in, so we have them, audio from them.
Yeah.
On Zoom or whatever. But so the problem we had was we had a driver that was messing things up for us, so we needed to restart the whole thing.
Oh,
and that's not very ideal when you're live and
right.
So
tell us about your data management process, because 4 cameras, they record like maybe TBs of data every day, right?
Yeah.
How are you?
You can choose HD and 4K and what you want, but we choose which cameras we want to record on. So we can choose. We always choose sort of the output, what's being edited here.
Okay.
But we don't always save the other cameras. Maybe if 2 of them are really important and we might need to cut to them, then so maybe we end up with 3 video streams.
Okay. And what about the live streams that happen, the title to? Are those also recorded, or those are just streams?
I think mostly streams. I'm not sure if we have backup of that, or if it just goes right out. Maybe we have a backup. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so here's you can't see it now, but usually here we can see all the cameras you can choose from, and this is our monitor, where we can see what comes out, what is edited.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. And we can also see some live plants also in the office. So yeah, it's so much light coming into
How was it coming here? You only saw this on live, right? So
yeah.
Is it different, or was it like
it's always amazing. I think we have discussed this room a lot.
Okay.
Because we really love this room, and we could only see the parts the cameras are focusing. Today we got the chance to see what's inside actually. And we the first thing that we both said that these live plants are a really nice touch. The lights are really good. Obviously the cameras were good. But those small things, yes. Now we see, we understand, but so many things have gone inside to make it look so beautiful, so amazing, such high production. We can see now that these are all the brains that came together and made this happen.
Yeah.
So we definitely enjoy everything that goes on in here, and it was.
Yeah.
Just wanted to know more about the editing process.
Yes.
Yeah, the editing process. Well, I sit here and I edit, and
so you edit on your Mac?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I usually use Final Cut. Everyone can use what they want. I think sometimes Jacob is using CapCut, and you can use Premiere Pro if you want, and yeah. So yeah, what do you want to know about the editing? It's maybe we have some
just show
stuff.
the
Okay.
It's very interesting to see.
Yeah, here's a recap.
Oh, okay. So these were sent to you here, and you were editing these and publishing these.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they were uploaded to Google Drive, and then I downloaded and edited.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how's the process? Like, okay, there's a message. Okay, I had just recorded this.
Is there a brief you follow?
Yes.
Like how is the entire thing?
Well, yeah. For the Norway chess, I knew I had to do a recap. So go through the day, what happened, and also keep an eye on what kind of stories that comes out, because sometimes the players say a lot of interesting stuff in the interviews that you can make other stories about, and yeah, you guys are making a lot of good stories there with music and how you edit them together. So
so you are putting the boards when a player is saying the positions. Are you good with that?
The board is something we just record from the app.
No, maybe a player is saying the line, a line that where did he went wrong.
Okay, no, I'm not able to do that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. I think Jacob can do that, and David, yeah. So yeah, that's maybe the difficult part when they are saying something, the line. It's hard for me to follow that. Yeah. And yeah.
A great champion in Magnus and someone who's always fighting, so it's a touch sad to see, I guess, on one hand.
Yeah.
Hikaru talks about Magnus Carlsen, and he said that it was rather sad to see Magnus, in his eyes, losing motivation, which I think this loss against Gukesh had really hit him in a hard way.
I haven't really recovered. I'm just wondering, like, why am I doing this?
I think Magnus is pretty sort of out of it. He's kind of out of it. He's struggling a little bit. Doesn't seem really energetic. Of course, the game against Gukesh played a huge role in all of that, but
Yeah, this was something that came from the interview confession camera, where it was interesting to hear what Hikaru said there.
So you are also looking into the stream and was seeing what's happening, or somebody's giving these inputs?
No, I was looking for something interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are always on the watch that what can be used as a content.
Yeah, if it's something really important to happen, then it's as well.
Yeah, right. And we have seen a lot of variety of these memes. Like people, I never thought that they will put out a chess meme, and they are also putting it out, right?
Yeah,
so
I've seen kids, I've seen some chefs in a kitchen do it, and all kinds of stuff. Yeah,
right.
So
right.
that's funny.
Right. Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing this. And these insights are a lot. Would be a treat to watch for the people who enjoy take content and everything here. And good luck with what is coming next. We would be very eager to wait and watch what's coming up next from your projects.
Thank you. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Maybe we can visit you someday.
Please. Always welcome. Always welcome. Always welcome.
Yeah. Cool.
Mats, thank you so much for taking out your time with your team and giving us a wonderful tour of your office. It's a wonderful space.
Thank you.
Tell us that what is next for Take.
So we're still sort of threading the waters and understanding the chess world and how to make it more sport. I think coming from Norway Chess Now, with all of these viral moments with Magnus and Gukesh, and it really shows all the emotions in chess and how exciting it can be. And we're going to continue to do that for the rest of the year. There are so many more interesting events coming up just this week. The team event in London, and then we have the Grand Prix, and then we have the World Rapid and Blitz. We have more freestyle events coming. So similar to ChessBase India, following the top events. And we have some other plans that I cannot really announce yet, but it will be announced probably in August.
Nice.
Some really exciting things.
Nice. As we know that you are really close to Magnus, and Magnus is a big part of Take. What is the idea that goes on to with your team when Magnus is not playing a tournament?
Yeah, obviously Magnus is very important as a chess player still. When he does not play a tournament, it's also a little bit exciting because he can come in and do commentary, recaps, and we can do other fun things with Magnus. But of course, he's still the best chess player, and he should play as much chess as he can. So we don't have any particular plans around Magnus. We follow Magnus as any other chess player. I think our company does not exist to document Magnus.
Right.
It exists to make chess more sport. So we need to also follow other chess players, and especially the young ones that are coming up and will be chess for the next 10 years. I'm pretty sure that. And it's well documented that Magnus and Hikaru, they're not retiring right now, but they are sort of at the end of their career.
Right. What shift did you see as Take his year headquarters in Norway? Are you seeing also shift in the culture of the chess in Norway? That new talents are coming up every day, and chess is getting more interesting in people?
Yeah. I think coming from Norway, the most important insight that we have is that NRK, the BBC of Norway, they actually over 8 to 10 years were able to make chess a mainstream sport in Norway. There's millions of people following chess, and we're a country of only 5.5 million people. So that's approximately 20 to 30% of the population. They're tuning in and following the top events. Imagine if we could get those numbers in India, for example, if you could have 25% of the population following the World Championship on TV live. So I think with the insight that chess has become so big in Norway, why shouldn't we try to make this a global phenomenon? And this is not just Take. It's ChessBase India, it's chess.com, it's Freestyle. There are other companies and partnerships. But I think coming from Norway, we have some unique insight to how you can pull that off. And I think that is about, we just discussed the emotions, right? It's sport. You want to see Magnus slam the table. You want to see Gukesh sitting at the table after the last game in Norway Chess, understanding that he could have won. And I think your guys are doing a great job. I think Bjørnar and our team are doing a great job of documenting those feelings. And that's ultimately what the fans can connect with, not bishop to e7. Like that's quite complicated for a fan.
Right. Thank you so much for your time. We know that you are in a tight schedule. It has been a long weekend, and we were very happy to be here, and we are already excited to see what comes next from Take.
Thank you, and hope to see you soon.
Thank you.